Welcome, ladies.
I'm Salam, the owner here. It's a pleasure to meet you all. Welcome to my humble store.
The clothes you make are well known for their intricate embroidery and distinctive designs. They're in high demand in Chang'an and are infamous for selling out. My mother and I have visited you today to place an order for a truly one-of-a-kind wedding gown.
You can rest assured. I can personally guarantee that our wedding gowns are second to none in all of Chang'an.
It's not that I don't believe you, but I do have very high demand. How can you be so sure you'll meet them all? The gown I seek must adhere to the traditions of the imperial palace, but it cannot be overly traditional and old-fashioned. It must be festive and eye-catching, but still refined. It must be simple and elegant, but filled with details that make a lasting impression to others. Do you think you're up for this task?
The Imperial Palace?
In our line of work, precision is of the utmost importance. Keep your eyes open, hands steady. No error is permissible. Every piece of fabric that touches your hands is worth more than your entire life. If it gets stained, wrinkled, or torn, you will be flogged or even executed. To work at the wardrobe service, you must be diligent, adaptive, and most importantly, highly skilled. Keep in mind that as royal tailors, we are responsible for not only the garb of nobles, but also their dignity. The task you have been entrusted with must ensure their satisfaction.
Master Lin, the new garments for consorts are ready for your approval.
I'm not concerned with any, but those for Consort Yang. I'll deliver them myself.
Could the rumors be true? Is she to become Empress? How could that be? She previously married His Majesty's brother, Prince Qi. How could she be chosen for such an honor?
That's enough. It is not in our place to decide who should become the new Empress. Just keep your mouths shut. You should know that Miss Wu is commander of Jingzhou, Wu Shiyue's daughter, and His Majesty's new concubine. She'll be serving His Majesty soon. You should be honored that we have chosen your store to purchase her royal gown. You must give it your all and not let us down.
We're deeply honored for a request to weave a gown for concubine Wu. We wouldn't dream of disappointing you. However, upon hearing about the palace, it's occurred to me that while our garments are considered the best in town, they're no match for the finery found in the palace.
Could this be about money? Don't worry. As long as your gown meets my daughter's expectations, you will be paid handsomely. Money's not a problem. Just name your price. We will not bargain.
I wish I could serve you, but our tailor doesn't possess the skills to make garments comparable to that of the palace.
Uncle! Why are you being so modest and belittling Mother in front of others? Miss, don't listen to my uncle. I know how skilled my mother is. She is the best there is. And she's really kind, too. If she agrees to make the wedding gown for you, you will be the most beautiful bride the city has ever seen.
Aren't you a clever one? I'm sure you will have a bright future.
That's enough excuses. Are you not concerned for your reputation? If word gets out, that you turned us down. Others will not believe that we couldn't afford your price, but that you lack the skill to do so, and you can only make ordinary clothes.
Ma'am, if you don't mind, let me give it a try. The only thing is, if the clothes I make do not meet your standards, it would be my own fault. Please don't let it waver my brother's reputation.
You're the most cautious store owner I have ever met. Please don't feel pressured, and just do your best. And even if you fail, I won't blame you. Nor will I spread ill words of your store.
Thank you for understanding. We will do our very best.
Master. You seem quite preoccupied lately. Is it Consort Young's promotion that's troubling you?
She's in an awkward position, but it's all a popularity contest. We never showed enough respect to her. And now soon enough, she will garner favor. Then we'll surely be in a tight spot.
I have an idea that might make her pleased, so that she might let bygones be bygones.
What's your plan?
We make the Empress's dress for the conferring ceremony.
Her dress? But so far, her promotion is just a rumor. His Majesty hasn't issued the edict to make it official yet. If we start working on the Empress's dress now, we might be found guilty of acting without orders.
If we have everything ready prior to the edict, that'll be certain to show our thoughtfulness and loyalty to the new Empress. That way, she will have greater appreciation of you. Once the edict is released, we will be given the task to make the dress anyway. What's the problem with being prepared ahead of time? I believe that this may just be a golden opportunity for us. We must seize it now. We may never get another chance.
You're usually so quiet. But at critical moments, you can be really insightful. I suppose you do have a point. But the best weaver, Master An, left the palace years ago. Now, who is to make the new Empress's dress?
I, Zhuo Jinyang, am at your service. I will give it my all.
You?
I am the sole disciple of the best weaver, Master An. Ever since she left the wardrobe service years ago, no one has seen her. As her disciple, I'm the only weaver in the city with the skills required to make that dress possible.
That dress is of the utmost importance. Are you sure you can accomplish it?
Yes, I am.
All right then. If the new Empress is satisfied with the gown you make, then I'll have you promoted to Master Weaver.
Thank you, Master. I won't let you down.
琉璃，琉璃 ，Where is she? You are just a kid. You've already mastered the art of embroidery. Clearly your mother was lying when she said she never taught you. I'm going to tell Father.
That's not true. She has never taught me anything. I learned it myself.
You're a liar. There's no way you can be this good without her teaching you. You can't fool me.
This is nothing. My mother forbids me from touching a needle, and she knows by heart exactly how many she has in her kit. Otherwise, I wouldn't have used a blunt one, and it would have been way better.
You mean the gold needle given to your mother for she's the best weaver?
As shiny as it looks, it's too blunt to use for embroidery. But this is the only one that she doesn't check up on. So I have to make do with it. If you want, I can teach you, but please don't tell my mother.
You'd really teach me?
Sure, why not?
If that's the case, then you will have to give me your handkerchief. If you don't follow through, I'll show it to both Father and your mother. They'll punish you. What do you think?
All right then. If you really want it, then it's yours.
Huh? Huh?
Master, the dress for the new Empress is complete. Please examine it for any flaws. Are you not satisfied with my work, Master?
Even as the only disciple of Master An, you don't even come close to being a tenth as good as her. So many years have passed, yet I still remember the dress that she crafted for Empress Jongsun, but look at yours. It is garbage in comparison.
My apologies.
What a shame. Master An was so eager to leave the palace. She finally found a chance for Empress Jongsun to let her go. Since then, there hasn't been a single tailor who could come close to her.
Master, I'll do my very best to improve.
Your best isn't good enough. Zhuo Jinyang, no matter how hard you try, you just don't have what it takes. Forget about making improvements. It'd just be a waste of time. The only person who can help us now is your Master An. Go find her and ask her to perfect this gown.
But my master left the palace years ago, and to this day, no one knows where she is. How could I hope to find her?
You are her one and only disciple. I find it hard to believe that you haven't heard as much as a word from her.
Master,
I know what you must be thinking. That if Master An returns, your chances of becoming Master Weaver will become next to none. Junjinyang, listen to me. Now is not the time to think about yourself. You can only be promoted if you are alive. If you don't come up with a stunning gown, you'll be charged with incompetence, or worse, with contempt. It would be towards the new Empress. And that will certainly lead to your execution. Either find your master, or enjoy your final days. The choice is yours.
I already told you, I'm an old acquaintance of Master An. I need to talk to her. Is this how you treat all your guests?
I've already told you, there isn't a Master An here.
Step aside.
You can't go in there. Hey! You can't go in there. You...
I serve at this palace. How dare such a lowlife put your hands on me? Let go of me.
I've been looking for her all day long. I'm exhausted. I wouldn't have come here if I wasn't certain she was here. Don't try to fool me.
I've been looking for her all day. I'm exhausted. I wouldn't have come here if I wasn't certain she was here. Don't try to fool me.
人间四月，雨风飞尽，山寺桃花始盛开。长恨春，归无觅处，不知转入此中来。
Greetings, Master. It's been years. How have you been?
Since it's been so long, why did you decide to suddenly disrupt my peace? Lily is still playing outside and should be back soon. Go find her and stall her for a while, so that we can have some time to catch up.
Yes.
You are wise, Master. Here's my situation. Chief Stewardess Lin tasked me with the dress for the new Empress for the conferring ceremony. Unfortunately, my work is not good enough to meet her high standards. So, I have no choice but to come and ask for your help. Please do help me alter and improve the dress.
Need I remind you that thanks to Empress Zhang Sun, I have nothing to do with the palace anymore. This is none of my business. I can't help you.
You're right, Lady Empress did allow you to leave. But now, the harem will soon be under her successor's control. If the new Empress is unhappy with the dress I make, well then, I'll have no choice but to recommend you to her. She's very much aware of your excellent skills. I would suppose she'd summon you to the palace to continue serving her. In that case, if you disobey her order, you'd be sentenced to death.
卓亲娘, are you threatening me?
I wouldn't dare do. I'm simply presenting you with the facts, Master. If you help me tailor this dress to the new Empress's liking, then I will never bother you again. And you can continue to enjoy your life. And I promise to keep your whereabouts a secret. Master, if I recall correctly, I heard you ask the maid something about a girl named Liu Li. Correct me if I'm wrong, but would that happen to be your daughter? Master, you have a family to think about. Please do what's best for all of you.
The past decade in the palace has turned you into such a merciless woman. I've heard enough. Let's not waste any time. I have but one request. If you agree to it, I will help you with the dress.
What would that be?
That you do not tell anyone about my daughter.
You have my word. Her identity shall remain unknown. I swear it. On my honor.
All right, then. Just leave the dress with me. Come back in a week. I'll have it done by then. Oh, And one more thing. If you really want to become the Master Weaver, don't ever mention my name. This dress will be your own work, no one else's.
Thank you, Master. I should be going then. See you again. In a week's time.
You may see yourself out.
Master, there's another thing I must ask. I know this may be too much, but would you consider conferring upon me the token of the best weaver? With the golden needle in hand, I'd be qualified for the promotion. There would be no question about it. As a consequence, my success would bring honor to you and to the school. Please, Master.
Your greed will not be satisfied by a needle. Liuli. The golden needle is nothing but a symbol of honor. It is not for practical use. So tell me, why would you take it from here?
You wouldn't let me do needlework, but I couldn't resist and wanted to try it out. The golden needle was the only one you didn't keep a close eye on, so I took it without asking you. I'm sorry, Mother. I shouldn't have taken it from you.
Are you saying that you embroidered something with it? Where is it? Show me.
I'm really sorry. Please don't be mad at me.
That needle was blunt. But you still managed to complete such an exquisite pattern. How many times have I told you that you can't do needlework or embroidery? Why didn't you listen to me? Why are you trying my patience? Tell me. Just tell me.
How come Shanhu's mother never got mad at her for learning how to sew and begged you to teach her? How come other girls can use a needle, but I'm the only one who can't do it? There's nothing bad about sewing and embroidering.
No, of course. There's nothing bad about it. But even good acts can lead to trouble. For you, needlework will be such a case. Liuli, do you understand? I left the palace because I was trapped into the rat race because of my superior skills. I couldn't stand being a part of that system. And even worse, a pawn in someone else's game.
Mother!
Liuli, the more gifted you are, the more worried I become. I am so scared for you. I don't want you to get hurt.
I think I'm gonna head back. How about you?
It's dinner time.
I think I'm going to go home now. Still have plenty to do it there.
It was a great day.
I'm pretty hungry. I'll go get something to eat.
I'm exhausted.
This is my gate pass.
Okay. See you later.
See you later.
General Su.
He's the renowned war hero, General Su Dingfang.
Greetings. How was your trip, General?
It's been a whole year. How have you been, Abbott?
All is well. I'll be sure to keep you in good health, so that I don't miss our once-a-year game of chess.
Please.
Please.
General! Excuse me, General Su! Yeah! Yeah! Whoa! General Su! I'm Pei Xingjie, or Shouye. I greatly admire you. Please accept me as a student.
I don't take disciples. You should go.
I've practiced martial arts, just so that one day I can fight on the battlefield and protect the state, just like you do.
So, you're a martial artist. Let's see what you've got. The tea trees are in full bloom. If you can shoot off a most beautiful blossom with your bow, I'll consider your request. Shoot from 5 paces.
That's too close. Whoa!
General. This flower he shot down is a fine one indeed. Mr. Pei is quite a good shot. General, I suggest you give him another chance.
I asked for the best-looking flower, and you give me a fake one. You're skilled enough. However, you don't know how to follow orders. On your way now.
General Su, I've come to Chang'an for the Imperial examination, but I've always dreamed of serving in the army to protect the kingdom and to protect people from war and keep the peace. Soon after I arrived, I encountered you in the streets. That couldn't have been a coincidence. I believe it had to be fate.
General, please, have a look and tell me. Among the thousands of flowers, he shot off the only fake one. What do you think are the odds of that happening? It's very hard to tell.
Since the abbot has spoken up, I'll give you one more chance. I'll be staying here for a while. Might be a few days. It might be another week. If, by some small chance, our paths cross again, I'll consider it may be fate. However, I'm telling you now, you can't take a single step inside that temple.
Please.
Thank you, General. Thank you, Abbot. Thank you.
So, you don't know how the alteration of the new Empress's dress will turn out?
It's too early to know. My only wish is that it won't be a disgrace.
Being the best weaver in Chang'an hasn't brought anything good to our family. But now, we may be in danger because of you. Our safety aside, the reputation of the Kuti family must not be tarnished. Master, please do something. Master, just think about it.
At this point, there's no sense in complaining.
That's enough. What we need is a solution.
I have one. But you two may not like it. Just don't blame me.
Oh, come on, spit it out. What is it?
Master, you two could get a divorce.
What are you talking about?
Master, just hear me out. Miss An, I mean no harm. But that would be the only way to protect the family. Even if you don't care about us, you don't want your daughter to get hurt, am I right? A divorce would protect her. If by any chance Consort Yang failed to become the Empress, then you could use the divorce letter as proof that she was separate from you. That way, our family would be safe.
That does make a bit of sense. The divorce would only be for show. Once this whole thing is blown over, we'll still be a family.
I've heard enough. Tao is so clever and cunning. Draft the divorce letter now and sever all ties with me. So whatever the result may be, it will not impact you in any way. Tao is a vicious and cruel woman, and Yenzhong is selfish and spineless. My dear Liu Li, I do not fear for my own death. Your safety is the only thing that matters to me in this world. I must make plans for your future. You were born to be a tailor. That much is for certain. Now it's time to teach you everything I know, so you'll be prepared for the future.
This dress isn't your work.
How can you tell that it's not done by me?
The birds you embroider are full of light, like they're gonna fly. But these birds are dull and lifeless.
Liu Li, you are right. Someone isn't satisfied with this piece of work, so they asked me to alter it.
Are you going to bring all these birds to life? If all of them were singing, wouldn't they be really noisy? Mother, I have an idea. Why don't we make one big bird to keep all the small ones in line?
Sweetie, I don't know if your talent is a blessing or a curse. Liu Li, I want you to go stay somewhere safe for a few days. Can you do that?
Mother, where are you gonna take me?
You want to learn how to sew with me, right? If you behave well, then I will teach you everything I know.
Really? Mother, you can teach me? But why can't you teach me at home?
You'll be going to a nice place where you can be like me. You can learn how to make dresses for other people.
But Mother, can't we go there together?
Greetings, Ms. Yang, concubine Wu. I apologize for my abrupt visit. I'm here to present you with the wedding gown that we crafted for you to review.
That was fast. Quickly, let me have a look.
Rui Clothing Store presents the custom-made wedding gown for concubine Wu. Ms. Yang, concubine Wu, please take a look.
The peach tree beams so red. How brilliant are its flowers. The maidens getting wed. Good for the nuptial bowers. Embroidering a poem onto the gown is a novel and clever idea. And the poem is a good choice.
Although the peach blossoms are a good symbol, there's only a single branch of them. It looks empty and not nearly festive enough. I'm picturing a whole tree, full of blooming flowers. That's what a wedding gown should look like. Did you cut some corners to save time?
With all due respect, too many flowers would be distracting. Others would only remember them and not the dress. What we have here may be few in number, but they're very meticulously crafted. Only the best rise above the rest. Anyone who sees it will surely be deeply impressed.
Only the best. Precisely. Among all the ladies in the harem, who doesn't want to raise to the top? Maid, come pay them.
Yes. One moment, please. The neckline and the cuffs on it still have not yet been altered to fit concubine Wu. My mother asked me to stay with you a few days to complete the fitting and the alterations. Once the dress is ready to wear and you're satisfied with it, I'll gladly accept your payment at that time.
You? You've still got a lot to learn, no matter how skilled your mother is. How could I entrust you with this task?
I can do more than you can be aware of, you know. The finishing touches will be a cinch.
Oh, listen to her.
You may trust her, madam. This girl is the daughter of the best weaver. Her mother has taught her everything she knows. Ms. An has completed most of the work on the gown. Now it's time for her daughter to finish the rest of the work.
Is the one who took my measurements the infamous best weaver in the world?
That's right.
Why can't she?
In that case, she can stay with us for a while. Let me just see how talented she is. You are able to finish this task well. I'll reward you handsomely. However, if not, you will be punished. Are you scared?
I'm fully capable of the job. Ms. Yang, concubine Wu, I won't let you down.
Liuli, listen carefully to what I'm about to say and remember it. Tomorrow, I'll have your uncle take you to the Wu's. You'll be staying there for a week to finish Miss Wu's wedding gown.
Mother, you mean I can do needlework now?
I've written down everything I know in this notebook. Now it belongs to you. When you're at the Wu's, memorize everything inside this notebook, and then burn it. Remember, never show anyone else what's inside. Do you understand? This golden needle is a gift from His Majesty and the late Empress. It symbolizes that I'm the best weaver. Now, I'd like you to have it. You must be sure to keep it safe. I'll go pick you up 7 days from now. If I don't show up on time, don't come back on your own. Instead, Ask concubine Wu to take you to a nunnery. Buddha will protect you there. And never tell anyone that you're the daughter of the best weaver. Do you understand?
Mother, no! I don't want to go and work at the Wu's. And definitely not for the whole week. I don't want to leave you for a week.
Lily, you must listen to me very carefully. I'm doing this for your own safety, understand?
Mother! Mother!
I promise that I'll see you in 7 days.
Mother!